there's one. I saw him too. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's one. Got one. Oh, got one. Welcome back, guys. So in summertime, fishing can get really tough. It is very extremely hot. You know, fish are, trying to go out deep. The waters can be highly pressured. Everybody's out fishing, so they see all these kind of lures every day, and they just become very, very picky at what they want to eat. So it can be a very hard time catching them. So today, we're out here. We're up in the shallows right now as we work our way deeper, but I'm gonna be trying different techniques to show you guys what technique can work better for you to catch the most fish. Is it top water? Is it a finesse? Is it, more power fishing? Is it a big bait? Is it a small bait? So we're gonna go all through all that to help you guys catch as many bass as possible during these very hot pressured months. This water is very calm so far. I haven't seen many blow-ups, so I don't know about top water, but I'm gonna start top water. It's early morning, sun's not even out yet, so I'm gonna do some frog fishing around all this cover behind me, and then we'll go on from that. We might have to downsize. I'll probably slow it down, so stay tuned. All right, so I got this brown and black frog with the white belly. I don't think the color really matters on top. If you're throwing a frog, I think what matters is mostly the belly. I would get like something that has a white belly or black belly. That's really my go-to for frogs. And then on my rod, I got a medium heavy 7-foot on a 50-pound braided line. Then the reel, I think it's a 7-2 gear ratio. So, a lot of people like to fish the frog with the heavy rod. I don't find the need of doing that because I don't really fish any heavy cover or anything like that. So for me, a medium heavy is good enough. I fish a lot of open water like this. So, but if you are fishing around grass and lily pads and all that, and you're doing frog fishing, I suggest you get a heavy rod. All right, well, first cast, I almost got hung up. Oh, got one. Oh, all right, well, something hit it. Something small. I just thought I had him because I didn't see the lure. I'm gonna have to recast it out there. Whatever that must have been a small one. Missed it completely. Let's see. All right, we'll see if he's out there again. Then that last cast wasn't really where I wanted it. Oh, something hit it and missed it again. Come on, hit it again. Whatever it is, it must be tiny because it's not. He missed it twice. Oh, that was a bad cast. So what I'm doing pretty much is just targeting all this heavy cover. So once I get out of that zone where there's cover, I just reel it back in. There's a higher percentage, at least in my view, for fishes, for bass to be out there in the cover and not in the shallows. Maybe some right here by the bank, yeah. So, but not like right here in the middle. I don't think that fish is coming back for it. Doubt it felt the hooks. Oh, there's a nice one over there. I'm gonna see if I can catch him. As long as I don't get hung up. That was a bad cast. Hope I didn't mess it up. Oh, missed it. He missed it. Sound like a good fish too. Alright, let's see. Right where he hit it at too. So hopefully he's still there. Alright, well, we've had a few strikes on this frog. They just haven't been able to get a hold of it, really. I'm on a branch. Alright, whatever was over there, it's not there anymore. Alright, well, all the action I was seeing earlier has stopped a lot. I haven't seen anything. Sun is coming out. With summer, you know, you got a very short window for top water. So if you ever want to do top water, go as early as possible. It'll give you a little more time to see if you can catch something top water. I had a few strikes, but nothing really hit it. They missed it. And that's what happens a lot with a frog. You'll probably get more misses than not, and that's just the way it is. But once you catch that fish, it's a fun way to catch them. So just because you miss a lot, don't count out the frog. It's actually really fun just seeing the blow up and then knowing you're on. Also, what you can do, I didn't do it because I wanted to stick with the frog, you know, to see what technique exactly makes it better. You know, it's better to catch fish with in the summertime. But what you can do is use a frog like I was doing, and then you know how I got them strikes earlier and they missed? It's like I knew exactly where them fish were. You can also bring the frog back in and then just grab some finesse technique and cast it where you saw the fish hit it, and try to catch them with the finesse technique. So you can use the frog as a search bait too. It'll give you the location of the fish that try to just go after the frog. So yeah, you can do that too. Just have 2 rods ready. And I would throw the popper, but I prefer to throw the frog here just because, as you've seen, you know, I could have got snagged so many times. But with the frog, it is very difficult to get snagged. And with the popper, see, like right there. And alright, well, I guess I spoke too soon. That's what happens. I was gonna say I can lose my bait. Oh, okay, I got it back, so that was close. Could have lost this, but yeah, what I was saying anyways before the tree interrupted me, with the popper, because it's treble hooks, you can lose that a lot easier than you can lose a frog. But it is a smaller profile, which can help with the way the fish bite, you know, making sure that they get it. So your hookup ratio might be a lot better with the popper than a frog. So I already have this drop shot tied on. So I'm gonna just cast this out there. Just because I know there was fish in that little corner right here. I'll try a different technique and give it a shot. But this was a bad cast right now. I didn't even reach it. That's one thing about the drop shot. It is a little difficult to cast where you want it. Just because the weight and then the worm they're separated, so it's an awkward cast. Something you have to get used to. Oh, I'm already getting hit. Those little hits, but whatever was hitting it doesn't have it. I don't even know if that was a bass, to be honest. The way it hit it was kind of weird. Well, whatever hit it took the little tail. It's a chartreuse tail that this has on. I wonder if it was a turtle then. Might have been a turtle. Still got to try some like a big worm or a craw. Just drag it along the bottom. So I'm gonna try that as well. See if that catches more bass than top or finesse. You know, maybe the fish want a big meal, especially right now since, you know, they're being pressured a lot. They probably just want to eat one time and, you know, call it a day. I don't know, man. You never know what these bass are thinking. The reality is that it's really never a cookie cutter with the bass. You can't just be like, oh yeah, it's a cloudy day, they'll eat a spinner bait or anything like that. You just never know what they want. There's something that keeps jumping up here. Nothing big. I don't know. I don't even know if it's a bass. It might be a little crappie or something. Oh, there's one. Got one. I guess it was a bass. It's a little bass. Alright, well, first catch of the day. Oh man, got him right at the eye, right under the eye. I'm gonna try to be careful without messing up his eye. Okay. Alright, his eye's good. Got him right below it. Alright. First catch of the day on the drop shot. So finesse. Little guy, he's about seen something jumping and finally caught him. I might have to toss him out there. I don't want to toss him out that far. Alright, let's throw him back in. Alright, he's good. He's off. So one on the finesse. I know a lot of people don't like fishing finesse. They like fishing more moving baits, and because finesse, you know, can be kind of boring. But when it gets rough, try the finesse, like a finesse technique, and there's still something jumping here. I wonder if there's another bass. But for me, my go-to finesse technique is the drop shot. I like the wacky rig too. but it's a lot slower. I can fish the drop shot a little faster, just reel it in and kind of just hop it along the bottom. And then it's easier to feel if you have a fish, because compared to the wacky rig, you have to be a line watcher. And there's times where I'm just looking around and I don't like to really line watch as much. And with the drop shot, you just feel the bite, because you constantly have a tight line, so it's like any little nibble, you'll feel it. And you can keep this right in front of the fish's face too for however long you want. So the drop shot is my go-to finesse technique. I'm gonna start experimenting more with like the Nico rig, especially in places where there's not a lot of grass. Here, this little area, there's a lot of grass, so I need to stay on top of the grass. Man, what's your favorite technique for summer bass, by the way? I would like to know. Let me know down in the comments. What's your go-to summer technique? Yeah, I would like to know like all the different techniques people are using and having success with. Alright guys, like I said, I wanted to try the Nico rig. I want to fish it more and get better at it. So I just had on a Nico rig. Alright, so I came out to just a little bit deeper than where I was at. I'm just starting off kind of like just casting here in the shallows, making sure there's not a fish here, or if there is, hopefully it bites. As you can tell, the sun is fully out now, and we'll see if they're just as active as they were in the morning. Oh, that's cool. There's a bass chasing a bait fish, making them jump out the water and everything. That thing was moving quick. I doubt it's still there, but let's see. I don't know if the camera picked it up. I don't think that my chest was facing that way. My head was, just my chest wasn't. I think I got something. Oh, maybe not. Just grass, maybe. Oh, there's one on the Nico. It'll be my first one on the Nico. Come on, stay pinned, stay pinned. Got him, guys. Good one too. On the Nico, where did I get him at? I got him out. I didn't even get him in the mouth. Hey, catch a cat. Look, got him right here in the eye, unfortunately. Okay. I think his eye's okay. I hope so. But decent fish, Nico rig. Might have been the one chasing that bait fish. But thought I felt the hit earlier, but line got tight. He must have let go and just came back for it. But got him right here. I think this little aggressive bass, about 1 pound. So I really hope his eye is okay. I didn't get him in the eye. I got him on the side. So I guess hopefully he does better. No blood, so I hope he heals up. So, all right, Nico rig. So two on. Got two on finesse. All right, and he's off. He's good. Got him on the Nico. Alright, well this worm is done for. It's an old worm that I had on. I didn't feel like doing the whole thing all over because I never caught a fish on it when I first tied it up anyway, so but I've had this O-ring on there for a while, so it tore it up. By the way, this is a Egg Zone MB Fat Finesse worm, 309 color. I like this color. It got darker colors up here with some purple flakes and then like some lighter ones just to give it some contrast. Alright, I'm gonna try this chatterbait. Got the little Z-Man, just the original chatterbait, and then chartreuse and white freeloader, the Crush City freeloader. I'm gonna try this before we move on to the deeper water. This is kind of like medium. I mean, it gets pretty deep over there, but right here stays shallow for a little bit, maybe like 2 to 3 feet deep, and then it just drops off over there. But we'll see if they want something swimming instead. I've seen them chasing bait fish a little bit ago, so we'll see. I haven't had a chatterbait bite in a while. Oh, there's a tiny baby bass right here. It's swimming around. I've actually thought of capturing one and raising it, but then I also feel bad for taking him away from his home. So, but I've been really wanting to. The water is a bit murky, by the way, pretty dirty. So hopefully this white chatterbait is what they bite on. I believe I have like a bluegill color. I know there's a lot of bluegill, but I feel like because the water is this dirty, it's just easier for them to see this instead. But we'll see. I have a black and blue one too, so that can be a good one. Alright, I tried. I know for you guys it's gonna look for like a short time because of editing, but I fished it quite a bit. Not a single bite, so I don't think this is the right move. I already knew it wasn't, but just wanted to rule it out. So we'll try a different technique now. Alright, so I'm just tied on a Texas rig. I got this little bandito bug. I don't know what color this is, but I got it off from Ollie's. Actually, I found them. And one thing I like about Guggen is their bandito bugs. Alright, we'll see. It's more of a bluegill color, so we'll see if they want something dragging. So with Texas rig, you got a lot of options. You can go for big worm, creature style, like like I have tied on right now. Yeah, you can go with the crobus, same thing as a creature, pretty much same size. You can also go with a worm. You can go with like a Senko worm or even a skinnier worm like a trick worm or something like that. So you have a lot of options, and you just got to find out what the fish want. Do they want something that's bigger profile or smaller profile? Colors matter too in a way. What you need to worry about is if they want something darker or brighter. So that's really what I would worry about when it comes to colors. You don't gotta worry about like white and bubble gum. I don't think there's much of a difference to their eyesight. I know they see a little different than us, but and then the black and blue, you know, it's probably the same thing as just like a green pumpkin or watermelon, you know. So it's, especially when the water's dirty, I don't think it's a big, huge difference. But that's just what I think. But yeah, but during this time of the year, especially when all the waters are being pressured, don't expect to catch many fish. It is very difficult to catch them. So any fish you catch, you should really be feeling grateful for, because like I said, it's tough. These fish have been caught over and over and over, and they've seen so many things, and they just don't want to deal with this, so they won't bite. Alright, so far it seems like the best technique is finesse, which I had a pretty good idea that's what it was, but frog too. I'm surprised the frog. I was getting bites, and it's unfortunate none of them actually hit it right, but the frogs, the frog was doing pretty well, so I'm assuming popper can do very well too for you guys. I just couldn't throw a popper there because I know I was gonna get hung up, and I just got that popper too, and I didn't want to throw it there. And you know your boy got a family and bills to pay, so I can't be spending money. I can't be spending a whole bunch of money on lures. But I'm pretty sure top water, stopping it, you know, like a popper or even a walking frog, and I think that should do good for you guys, especially in the morning. I guess late night too, like late evening, that should be okay too. I just haven't had much success when it comes to top water late evening, so it's always been in the morning when I get the most action. Alright, nothing on this either. I'm gonna downsize it. I'm gonna go with a Senko style. Alright, got this black and blue little Zoom slinky tied on. Alright, let's see if we get any luck with the worm instead. Actually, all the bites have been with the worm style bait. Nico rig and then the drop shot. So nothing on this one either. That just shows you if they're not eating a Senko style worm, that means that just shows you how picky they are. All right, let's go out to deeper water now and see, maybe we'll get some catches out there. All right, so we're just a little bit deeper water. Just pretty much the deepest is like right here where the boats are. But downsize, got a mosquito hook on with the little panorama bait. So let's see, I see some bass cruising right here. It's probably them cruising bass that don't need anything. Let's see if they want some panorama action. No, they looked at it, but they didn't bite. All right, no, those cruising bass didn't eat. I'm telling you, they're just a tease all the time. So cast out there. We'll see if I can catch one on finesse. That pretty much means that at least most of the time what they're eating is more finesse bait, so probably have better luck with finesse. We'll see. It's a little more shaded here, so maybe there's a fish or two that would want to bite. Let me switch it up to a worm instead. There's one. I saw him too. Saw him the whole time. Yeah, nice one. On the drop shot. Nice, stop jumping. Got sharp teeth. Here it is. Decent one. It's about 1.5 pounds. Saw him come out, just threw it right behind him, brought it up, and this little boy, or girl, attacked it quick. So that's 3 on the finesse. This one I was able to sight fish him. And there it goes. Alright, so that's 3 on finesse. So that should tell you something, that I think finesse might be the way to go when it's very hot and highly pressured. And we could have had more bites, but I didn't miss them, but the fish missed the frog, so, or else we could have had some top water too. But top water, don't count it out either. Alright guys, so we started off with the frog and got a few blow-ups. None of them took it, so we missed a lot of them. We could have had a lot more catches on the frogs. So frogs early morning, I would say they're pretty good. I think it's a hit and miss, because I mean there's been mornings where I don't get any blow-ups, but I think a frog or a popper, I think that can do very well very early morning. And for the rest of the day, I've tried everything. I've tried chatterbait, I tried Texas rig, finesse fishing, and the only thing that got hit was finesse fishing. So I got hit twice on the drop shot and once on the Nico, and then ever since then it's just I haven't been able to catch anything. I went deeper, still nothing. It is pretty much noon now, so I'm pretty sure that has something to do with it. It is getting hot, so they're probably out just deeper under shade where I can't get them. So I mean, overall I think early morning, top water, and then throughout the rest of the day I would say just do some finesse fishing. I didn't try the wacky rig. That might work out. I've seen a lot of people say it works out for them. I don't like it, it's too slow for me, but I might try it next time. So yeah, I would say stick with top water and finesse, and you should be able to catch some pretty good amount of bass during these hot summer months where the fish are very pressured. But I appreciate you watching, and until next time.